My name is Dario Borelli. My task for this assignment is to revise the assignment 3 and incorporate the feedback that we received on that. We've also completed our planning and scheduling. We're using Slack, obviously, to communicate and upload our future collaborations. The systems that we had to refine in the previous assignment that included the architectural system patterns, the requirement-based testing, and we needed to include the steps of installing the Android app.
My name is Kemper Schlack. I'm responsible for the system modeling and analysis of the sequence diagram for the SuperSafe website. And behind us here we have the sequence diagram laid out, which illustrates the user entering the URL for the SuperSafe website, in which they can access their records and export them to others by entering in their phone number and their unique ID.
My name is David, and my responsibility for this assignment is to make sure that the database is all set up and can communicate with both the standalone application, Android app, and also the web page. Pretty much make sure that an input passed in on one shows up in the other. And besides that, that's about it.
So hi all, my name is Raghavi Ravi. So my task for this week will be to make the Android file installable and to extend the features in our Android. Like so far we have implemented the front end. So this time we'll extend that to, I will integrate the features with the database which Daniel will be installing. So we'll integrate, and my task will be to do that, and yeah, that's it.
What was the most difficult thing you guys found about this assignment?
The most difficult thing of this assignment was definitely managing to install the Android app on multiple devices, because we had several errors showing up that we managed to solve it by we had to assign the APK so the way it would allow us to install it on other devices.
I suppose the most difficult part for this assignment was figuring out how the user would interact with the website and all of the functions that would come with the interacting and what they could be returned.
Most difficult would be getting the data to translate from device to platform to platform. So let's say I made an input on the website, it'll communicate with the database and it'll show up in the database, but it wouldn't show up in the Android app. Still working on it, but getting it to be translucent and transparent.
So according to me, the most difficult work will be to integrate the front end and the user inputs with the database. I'm sure we'll be facing a lot of errors and hiccups in between. So to understand the error, the root cause of the error, to fix it, I think will be challenging this week.
Alright, so 2 new use cases. The 2 new use cases that we use would be how the user will interact with the SuperSafe website. And so, of course, as Kemper mentioned earlier, they will enter the URL to your website, whether it's a QR code or a regular link. And from there, they'll have the SuperSafe website will be activated, running off a host server, Microsoft host server. There will be prompted to enter their phone number and unique ID, assuming they already have an account, on their standalone application. And from there, they will have access to a library where they can retrieve the record, just see and modify if they want to delete it or not, or export it, sending it to someone else. And yep. So by doing the retrieve record, they will be able to see the previous record, and by doing the export, they will be able to download, save, or send the recording to friends and family. And that's about it. Anything else?
So maybe I'll explain about the installation of application part. So this app is specifically built on Android platform. It is expected to support all the Android devices. So first of all, installation. To install successfully, we need to sign the APK file that will be generated, and we after generating the APK file, we can have that supported in a browser. Like from here, the user can download the APK file and he can install this as a system. So far we have tested that the APK file that we generated is working fine in Android versions like 5 to 8. So yeah, that's it with the installation.
And you want to talk a little bit about test space, the J-unit test, and I'll throw in a line about the PHP.
Alright, so we're doing for the JUnit testing, we're having to test, we have for our two main use cases. We have the start recording test, which is going to be pretty much a Boolean value. It's checking whether the button is pressed or not pressed. So that's going to be our main functionality. We also have our settings page, which will be checking to make sure when the user inputs their emergency contact, that when they put in like a cell phone number, it'll basically make sure that there are numbers instead of, if they put in like a name or something where the cell phone number is supposed to be. That'll be the main test case for that situation. So it's just going to basically check to make sure that it matches the expected input, which is going to be a cell phone number.
And for the PHP unit test, we'll be testing mainly for website stability and reliability. Make sure that that once prompted for the number that is correct, and debating on whether or not we should add the feature where it's like, once you put in a phone number, it'll send you one of those access codes directly rather than sticking with the unique ID. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure that the expected result matches with the actual result and that everything else runs smoothly.